Yeah, so as we continue on with the analysis of the black woman, Aboriginal black woman, also the black man and family, we, on the first part of the title, the analysis of the black woman, and we're talking about my grandmother. Let me hold up a picture. Uh, this was in the time she was a MGT. She came up in the time of the blooming of the Nation of Islam. She came to Detroit in the time of the blooming of the Nation of Islam because she was a grown woman and had 5 children. Let's see, Uncle Carl, Uncle Johnny, Piety, Juanita, Aunt Juanita, Uncle Aziz, and my mother. The last 3 were Muslims. Well, they were in the Nation of Islam. They were already Muslims, but they didn't recognize it until they got into the Nation of Islam. And they were Christians going to the church, and then when they heard the teaching, uh, they became followers of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now, the 2 oldest uh, brothers of my mother, Uncle Carl and Uncle Piety or Johnny, were pretty much gangsters, pimps, and hanging out on Hastings Street here in Detroit. Hastings Street was their stomping grounds. And let me, stop here and say the reason why I'm going over this. I'm not a preacher or a teacher. I can be teaching though. I mean, this could be, teaching some, but I consider myself a guidance counselor or a counselor. Uh, just like in your high schools, you have teachers, you have a principal, but you also have guidance counselors. At least when I was coming up, they had guidance counselors. You pretty much make up your own mind, but you go to a guidance counselor and he help you make up your mind in the direction that you want to go in. He give you choices, and he gives you the benefit of the choices that you want to go into. So I call myself a elder, uh, but I'm a counselor, and not of the elders, but I'm from the elders. I'm 71. Most people consider that elders or senior citizens or whatever the title may be. Senior citizens means you got seniority in the citizenship. I don't consider myself a citizen of America. I consider myself a citizen of the universe. I don't box myself in to this tiny piece of territory here, but I feel like the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad established a fortress in the city of Detroit, when Master Farad established the Nation of Islam, the Lost Foundation of Islam. So I'm giving you my background to show you how I done went through the same thing most of you young people are doing. You know, times ain't that much different. I know I know y'all got newer gadgets or technology than we had. But the thinking, y'all thinking is around the same as it was when I was coming up, and my thinking was around the same as it was when my people, when my mother and father were coming up, and they thinking is around the same when they, you know, on down the line, because uh, we're assimilating into this society, and we lost our way. We lost because we have no foundation established of who we are, who our God is, what our real culture was, or what our real names was, what the science, what kind of science of self did we have before we were brought here. Our ancestors were brought here as slaves. I thought I'd take time out to tell you why I'm doing this series called Analysis of a Black Woman. So we're gonna continue on. Just keep on following me, keep on listening. We're gonna take it real slow, step by step. And each day, or each time you see a video, I'm gonna be dropping some tiny bits of information on you. I don't want to take up all your time because I know you're busy. So that's why I keep it like this, around 7 minutes. Sometime I might go over. This is Black Light Out.